As alarming information about Jim Jones and Chrissy emerges, fans of reality TV and hip-hop culture are buzzing. Excitement, conjecture, and a flurry of inquiries have been sparked by reports that the couple has had a baby. As fans attempt to piece together the tale behind this eagerly awaited moment, social media is ablaze with emotions. Curiosity about the couple's personal lives, their future, and the decisions they've made along the road is being sparked by the happy announcement. A fresh query is surfacing among the festivities. Did Jim Jones and Brooke Bailey really get married, or was it all a publicity stunt? There are already rumors that the nuptials might not have been as genuine as fans were told. As viewers analyze previous interviews, social media posts, and public appearances to ascertain the truth, this discovery is sparking a flurry of conjecture. An additional level of mystery is created by the newborn's birth. What impact does this announcement have on Jim Jones's current public persona and previous relationships? What does this signify for Brooke Bailey, Chrissy, and the greater story of their individual lives? Fans are searching for answers, looking for clues in every post and public declaration. Drama, emotional revelations, and even explosive confrontations are all promised in this novel. The world is keeping a careful eye on how Jim Jones and Chrissy handle parenting, public attention, and residual doubts about the sincerity of previous relationships as the details continue to come to light. Fans' preconceived notions could be completely altered by the next development in their tale. The hip-hop and reality TV communities have been shocked by the announcement that Jim Jones and Chrissy are expecting a baby. Both fans and insiders are excited to find out more about the couple's recent addition and the circumstances surrounding the birth. Almost immediately following the revelation, social media erupted with followers congratulating him, speculating about the timing, and wondering how this new chapter may impact Jim Jones's private life and public persona. The birth has brought Jim Jones and Chrissy into the public eye, revealing aspects of their personal lives that fans don't often get to see. As many rejoiced at the baby's arrival, a different query started to take center stage in discussions. Did Jim Jones and Brooke Bailey recently get married, or was it a publicity stunt? Fans started looking through old interviews, pictures, and social media posts for hints as soon as the rumors started circulating. Audiences are left wondering if the ceremony with Brooke was a sincere commitment or a staged publicity stunt due to the conjecture. The story has become even more intricate and captivating as a result of this revelation and the infant news. Jim Jones and Chrissy's relationship has reportedly been a roller coaster behind the scenes, according to people close to the couple. Although cameras frequently record carefully chosen moments for reality TV, insiders assert that their relationship has seen its fair share of passionate conversations, private conflicts, and reconciliations. In addition to being a happy occasion, the newborn's arrival marks the end of years of overcoming both personal obstacles and public scrutiny. Fans are curious to see how the couple will manage their public identities while adjusting to fatherhood. Discussions now center on the relationship between Jim Jones, Chrissy, and Brooke Bailey. There are many unanswered questions about how each person has responded to public attention, the timing of events, and the veracity of previous ties. Fans are questioning if Jim Jones's dedication to Brooke was genuine or a part of a bigger story meant for the cameras on social media. There is a flurry of conjecture as every post, comment, and subtle gesture is examined for clues. Chrissy's response to the baby's arrival has also been closely examined. Fans are interested in learning about her feelings, her part in the pregnancy, and how she is managing her relationship with Jim Jones in the face of unanswered issues regarding his first marriage. Her social media posts exhibit both exhilaration and a measured awareness of public scrutiny. According to observers, fans are talking about her ability to manage public opinion while still enjoying herself, which adds another level of complexity to the story. Jim Jones has continued to be a subject of conjecture throughout the interim. His social media posts, interviews, and public appearances have all been examined for hints regarding his motivations, feelings, and the sincerity of previous promises. Fans are interested in learning more about his objectives going forward, how he is adjusting to fatherhood, and how he intends to respond to inquiries on the details of his marriage to Brooke Bailey. Every claim is evaluated, every post is examined, and every action is closely examined, according to insiders. The baby's arrival might have an effect on more general dynamics in the hip-hop and reality TV industries. Personal developments frequently have an impact on relationships, alliances, and reputations, and this announcement is no different. Fans are speculating about potential reactions from other couple-related personalities, potential conflicts, and how this new addition might alter social dynamics both on and off screen. It is anticipated that the newborn's arrival will have repercussions for several months. This is a pivotal point in Jim Jones and Chrissy's tale because of the mix of happiness and conjecture. The story is both endearing and contentious because of the stark contrast between the public celebration of the baby and the ongoing doubts regarding the legitimacy of Jim Jones's marriage to Brooke Bailey. The intricacy of the scenario captivates fans, who must strike a balance between their enthusiasm for the new addition and their inquisitiveness about previous relationships and public image management. The announcement has become a trending issue due to social media's amplification of the conversation. Every facet of the narrative is being analyzed by bloggers, influencers, and reality TV pundits who offer hypotheses, analysis, and forecasts about potential future developments. Fans are examining how private happiness interacts with public scrutiny, making the interaction between private life and public perception a major issue. Every interaction, comment, and post contributes to the developing story, keeping viewers interested and involved. The narrative of Jim Jones, Chrissy, and the infant is just getting started as Part 1 comes to an end. Fans are kept enthralled by a highly anticipated delivery, unanswered questions regarding previous relationships, and general curiosity as the couple negotiates motherhood, media attention, and the intricacies of their personal life. Additional information, poignant moments, and possible conflicts are anticipated to surface in the upcoming weeks. The story takes a dramatic turn at this time. The arrival of the newborn is more than just a personal achievement. It serves as a spark for public conversations on love, loyalty, and authenticity. Every development, from the couple's personal changes to any possible public disclosures, is eagerly awaited by fans. The subject will dominate discussions and social media feeds for the foreseeable future due to the confluence of celebration and criticism. Public conjecture was sparked by the news of Jim Jones and Chrissy's baby, particularly about the timing and veracity of his marriage to Brooke Bailey. In an attempt to balance the happy news of the baby with unanswered questions over the prior ceremony, fans filled social media with theories. Many wondered if the wedding was a real commitment or if it had been manufactured for the cameras. The timing of the baby's delivery further intensified these discussions, as viewers scrutinized every previous exchange, message, and declaration for hints. Naturally, Brooke Bailey emerged as a key player in the discussion. Her social media posts were examined by observers to look for clues about her feelings about the baby and the rumors that she was seeing Jim Jones, while some admirers speculated that she had been completely kept in the dark. Others claimed that her responses or lack thereof showed awareness of deeper personal dynamics. Viewers examined every image, comment, and caption for hidden meaning, attempting to ascertain whether her place in the story had been altered to suit public opinion. Chrissy, on the other hand, was juggling her enthusiasm about the baby with the unavoidable scrutiny while navigating a maelstrom of attention. According to insiders, she had been carefully controlling her relationships with friends, family, and the media. Fans observed that her social media posts were a mixture of happiness, thankfulness, and cautious acknowledgement of public speculation, indicating her awareness of the delicate balance between celebration and controversy. As she was aware that public opinion could affect both her personal life and the show's plot, sources disclosed that Jim Jones had been managing the matter behind closed doors using a combination of strategic discretion and introspection. His public remarks, relationships with Chrissy and Brooke Bailey, and his approach to parenting all indicated that he was well aware of the possible repercussions of public opinion. From social media posts to interviews, every choice he made seemed deliberate to uphold his reputation while simultaneously addressing his own life milestones. In an effort to learn more about his goals and feelings, fans examined his body language, tone, and timing during interviews. The rumors about the wedding that were released went viral. Supporters argued over whether Jim Jones's relationship with Brooke had really been sincere or if it had been a publicity stunt to increase his visibility in the media. In order to find contradictions or signs of authenticity, bloggers and reality TV pundits examined previous video, interviews, and public appearances. The discussion emphasized how well-chosen moments on reality TV can affect audience perception, highlighting the conflict between public image and private reality. The variety of fan emotions was reflected in social media activity, celebrating the baby and expressing optimism for their family's future. Several people stood with Jim Jones and Chrissy. Others questioned the validity of his marriage to Brooke Bailey and conjectured about hidden agendas, criticizing him for possible dishonesty. Fans' emotional commitment and the high stakes involved when private lives collide with public scrutiny were evident in the divisive reactions. The continued drama was fueled by every comment, post, and discussion, which kept the tale popular and at the forefront of online discussions. Additionally, insiders alluded to potential conflicts between the parties. Brooke Bailey's responses and ties to the pair became noteworthy, while Chrissy and Jim Jones were allegedly preoccupied with the baby. Behind-the-scenes fights, unresolved emotions, and private conversations were rumored. In anticipation of dramatic exchanges, poignant moments, and revelations that might completely transform the plot, fans conjectured about how these interactions might play out on camera. Audiences were enthralled by the suspenseful atmosphere produced by the mix of happiness, conjecture, and possible confrontation. Fans examined the newborn's effects on larger alliances and relationships as debates grew more heated. What impact might the baby have on Jim Jones's relationship with Brooke Bailey, his extended family, and other close relationships? Would the announcement worsen already existing tensions or lead to emotional confrontations or reconciliations? This event had all the components required for high-stakes drama: personal milestones, public scrutiny, and unanswered relational questions. According to observers who highlighted that reality TV thrives on multi-layered narratives, discussions centered on Chrissy's responsibilities as a new mother. Fans conjectured about how she would manage being a parent while juggling her obligations to her work, personal relationships, and public attention. Additionally, observers observed that she appeared to be conscious of the attention she would receive due to her measured social media presence, as viewers attempted to determine her feelings, priorities, and intentions. Each post, story, and remark became a part of the plot. Future interactions on the show, as well as public opinion, would probably be impacted by her reaction to the birth announcement and persistent rumors. Jim Jones's reputation continued to be scrutinized in the interim. Fans argued over his reasons for getting married, when the baby would be born, and how he planned to handle both the private and public domains. The audience was given the chance to interpret his actions through interviews, public appearances, and social media participation, resulting in a setting where every aspect was examined and debated. He continued to be a topic of discussion, with spectators curious to see how he would handle the developing story because of the mix of delight and controversy. Discussions about reality TV in general were also impacted by the social media frenzy surrounding the infant and wedding rumors. Fans conjectured about possible future episodes that would address the controversy, as well as production choices and plots. A tense and emotionally compelling story was created by the leaked wedding questions and infant announcement, which made viewers eager to follow updates and speculate about potential surprises. The story has reached a height of suspense as Part 2 comes to an end. A perfect storm of personal happiness has been produced by the baby's arrival and the unanswered mysteries surrounding Brooke Bailey's wedding, public interest, and possible confrontation. In addition to the emotional turning point, fans are interested in how these developments may affect future alliances, relationships, and public opinion. Jim Jones, Chrissy, and Brooke Bailey's next moves will be crucial in shaping the story's course and the level of continuous conversation. In addition to being a celebration, this event sets the stage for more drama. The contrast between happiness and unanswered questions keeps viewers interested in seeing how the persons involved handled this challenging circumstance. The stakes have been raised by social media, insider information, and public conjecture, indicating that the story is far from finished. In the upcoming weeks, every conversation, statement, and post will be examined and discussed, keeping fans actively involved. The public is closely monitoring Jim Jones and Chrissy as the newborn's arrival continues to make headlines. Fans are curious to watch how the pair handles the high scrutiny that comes with their public personas while adjusting to fatherhood. Insiders claim that both are learning to strike a balance between happiness, accountability, and the unavoidable doubts about the sincerity of previous partnerships behind the scenes. Every conversation, post, and interview turns into a possible hotspot in a narrative that blends joy and controversy. One of the main topics of conversation is the rumors surrounding Jim Jones's marriage to Brooke Bailey. In order to ascertain whether the ceremony was real or a staged occasion intended for public attention, fans are analyzing archival video, interviews, and social media posts. Inconsistencies in time, conduct, or comments, according to some, indicated that the wedding may not have been totally genuine. Others contend that it is hard to evaluate the union from an outsider's point of view, since only those involved genuinely comprehend its goals. The discussion has generated a great deal of conjecture, which has kept viewers interested and involved. Particular attention is paid on Chrissy's part in the circumstance. Followers on social media scrutinize her tweets for clues about her feelings, parenting style, and reaction to the wedding rumors. Her content, which expresses joy about the newborn while keeping an eye on public opinion, finds a careful balance. According to observers, her poise has been praised by fans who see it as a sign of maturity and awareness of the high-stakes situation she works in. Every image, comment, and post adds to the story and shapes how the public views her priorities and personality. Jim Jones, on the other hand, has been under great scrutiny over his prior goals, choices, and relationships. Fans assess the veracity of his remarks in interviews and public appearances by comparing them to online rumors. According to insiders, he is trying to strike a careful balance between addressing the skepticism and interest of fans and media outlets and celebrating a personal milestone. Every action is examined for emotional impact, consistency, and credibility. Concerns regarding alliances and family relations have also been raised by the newborn's birth. What impact will this development have on Jim Jones's relationships with close friends, family, and other prominent members of the hip-hop and reality TV industries? as those closest to the couple try to support them while managing their own responses. Sources claim that the announcement has sparked secret conversations in planning sessions. Emotions, tactics, and perception all play crucial roles in the complicated environment created when public scrutiny and personal joy collide. Fans are still interacting with the topic on social media, resulting in a dialogue that crosses platforms, time zones, and viewpoints. Some celebrate this milestone with virtual congratulations and meaningful notes, emphasizing the joy and enthusiasm of the infant. Some focus on the wedding rumors, conjecturing about past dynamics, intentions, and sincerity. The tale stays a popular topic for weeks because of the juxtaposition of celebration and controversy. Bloggers and commentators are examining the possible long-term effects of these events, in addition to social media involvement. What impact will the baby have on next reality TV stories? Will future episodes be impacted by the doubts about Brooke Bailey's role and the veracity of her marriage to Jim Jones? According to observers, this story has all the components of a high-stakes narrative, including emotion, suspense, conjecture, and personal turning points entwined with public opinion. These components are exactly what draw viewers in to the drama as it develops. Additionally, insiders suggest that further disclosures might come from upcoming exchanges. Deeper facets of Jim Jones and Chrissy's personalities, relationships, and decision-making processes are anticipated to be revealed via their experience as new parents. Whether through interviews, social media interactions, or on-camera situations, fans are looking forward to both tense and touching moments, realizing that the interaction between actual emotion and public scrutiny is frequently what makes reality television so successful. Every development enriches the plot for viewers by adding layers to the narrative. Tension is increased by the uncertainties surrounding Brooke Bailey regarding the newborn and the public debate of the wedding. Observers are still speculating about her knowledge, involvement, and emotions. Her actions are likely to affect fan perception and the ongoing narrative, regardless of whether she chooses to keep quiet, participate in public, or deal with the rumors in private. This interplay produces a complex narrative with dramatic intersections between interpersonal relationships, public attention, and social media conjecture. The narrative of Jim Jones, Chrissy, the baby, and Brooke Bailey is obviously far from over as Part 3 comes to a close. The mix of happiness, conjecture, and possible conflict guarantees that viewers stay enthralled and eagerly await further information. The story is complex and captivating because it touches on issues of loyalty, sincerity, and public image in addition to personal turning points. The drama that is developing serves as a reminder of the difficulties that come with being in the public eye. Every moment is noteworthy because of the confluence of intense scrutiny, continuous conjecture, past controversies, and personal joy, because they are aware that every post, comment, and interaction has the potential to change the course of the story and affect public opinion. Fans have a strong sense of investment. The story will continue to be a topic of conversation because of the combination of sincere feeling, strategic planning, and media coverage. Viewers are looking ahead to see how Jim Jones and Chrissy will deal with parenthood, criticism from the public, and lingering doubts about their sincerity. Every choice they make, whether in private or in public, has the power to affect how their relationships are perceived both immediately and more broadly, as the tale continues to develop in unexpected and compelling ways. Fans are paying careful attention and eager to interact with each new discovery. The newborn's arrival has cemented this chapter as a pivotal point in Jim Jones, Chrissy, and Brooke Bailey's lives. The story continues to be a potent blend of passion, mystery, and public attention, with joy, debate, and conjecture entwined. In order to watch how these ties develop and what new information may surface in the coming weeks, audiences will continue to pay close attention. Fans are in a frenzy following the birth of Jim Jones and Chrissy's child, which has sparked happiness, conjecture, and never-ending conversation. The unanswered circumstances surrounding Jim Jones's marriage to Brooke Bailey continue to generate drama and fascination as viewers commemorate this significant personal achievement. In an effort to learn the truth about the ceremony and how it fits into the broader story of the couple's personal lives, fans are closely examining every post, interview, and exchange. Conversations continue to revolve on social media. Every aspect, from subtitles to public pronouncements, is scrutinized for hints, keeping the story trending, and viewers interested as supporters are split between welcoming the newborn and disputing the veracity of previous relationships. Influencers, reality TV analysts, and bloggers are still contributing their opinions and predictions about what might happen next. Celebration and disagreement work together to keep the story interesting and emotionally intense. Viewers are keeping a close eye on Jim Jones and Chrissy as they negotiate motherhood, public attention, and scrutiny over previous relationships to observe how each choice affects the plot as it develops. Will the wedding be clarified? In the face of public scrutiny, how will the couple manage the demands of parenthood? Every update has the power to alter the story, start fresh conversations, and expose previously undiscovered information. Keep checking back for all the most recent information, responses, and behind-the-scenes glimpses. Fans won't want to miss the upcoming chapter's revelations, poignant moments, and surprises, since the drama isn't slowing down. Watch closely as Brooke, Bailey, Chrissy, and Jim Jones negotiate this intricate and fascinating